Yo! Today we're checking out a game called the Chronicler. This is a charming little game. Here I was at the shores of Isola, Benedicta, looking for adventures to record in my chronicles. The crew of the sloop Burgundia were generous enough to let me cross the channel with them and left me on a beautiful beach where my adventure was about to begin. I arrived just in time to participate in the challenge organized in the island. They were looking for a champion to face Mondraconis, the two-headed dragon. If I accomplished this feat and didn't perish, I'd become a hero, one of the greatest authors of my time. And so it begins, off on our journey. Here we are on the island. Welcome to the Chronicler. Chronicler is a role-playing game that rewards exploration. Little tutorial on the abilities. You start with 10 on everything. The starting island looks a little empty at first, but the more you explore it, the more you'll find. Got a few NPCs here at the entrance. Captain Alistair. Some rocks. I couldn't pick up the rocks because I needed a pickaxe. So we continued on to check out these plants over here. So you can pick up pretty much any plant that you see, and you definitely want to do that because you will need them later. You can also pick up stuff just to sell, so it's always nice to gather as much junk as you can. I never ran out of inventory, so don't worry about that. Butterfly collector. This guy wanted me to collect some butterflies for him. I told him I'd do it when I got back, but I'm not sure I was really going to do it. Checking out the sign, it tells you the different directions. Steps of Despair is down the hole. We decided to live dangerously and go into the Steps of Despair. Each area you enter will change the atmosphere a little bit. On the island it was real quiet, but once you get in here, you start to get some cool atmospheric effects and music. This NPC was named Vasily. He also wanted me to do a quest, bring some herbs to the temple. So we said accept. Picking up these plants for a later date. Sounds like there's a grumbling monster down below, or maybe a lava cavern. Percolating lava. Certainly a noisy cavern. Not the sounds you want to hear when you're walking deeper into a dungeon. There's another NPC here. This one's Adil. He wanted me to pick up some copper nuggets, which are right next to him. So he ran and picked up that pickaxe down there so he could hack them. That was our net, but the net doesn't actually show a net in the inventory. So we picked that up, and then we went over and equipped it. Nice good plonk as you put it on. Then we started hacking these rocks. Hacking them away. Oh yeah, that's a good hack. So we hacked that away, got a copper nugget. Figured we might as well try and hack them all up. I think he wanted 3. What I found with some of these resources, if you're mining them, sometimes it won't let you for some reason. Like if you can't access it from a certain angle, it won't let you get the resource. As you can see, they respawn very fast. We just picked those rocks up and now they're back already. Our character's a little plump potato. Iselda, the storyteller, hoping to be a hero. As you can see here, in a minute we'll try and hack that one up top, but it doesn't go so well. So we decided to move on, talk to these guys. Maddie didn't have a quest for me. Then the other one, we decided to ignore. This black cat, Gib the cat, we thought of taking him, but apparently we somehow telekinetically knew that he had a family, and so we didn't grab him. He kind of reminded me of Salem the cat from that Sabrina the Teenage Witch. He looked just like that cat. And that cat also talked, so maybe that cat talked as well. So as you first enter south, you'll find some wolves. We hacked up these rocks for a little while. The resource gathering is a little slow. I think I can speed that up maybe 3 or 4 seconds faster, and I think that would improve gameplay a bit. There's those wolves down there. We didn't want to mess with them yet, so we headed up north. Generally when starting a game, I try and play it easy just so I can get the lay of the land. Though not always, sometimes I like to live dangerously. Some more plant gathering, and we continued on. The music had changed, so we thought maybe we were heading closer to a town, and we were right. Lena had a quest for me. She wanted me to gather some wood. So we said, except this appears to be like a ward for injured people. A lot of injured in there. Hopefully they got out alright, though some of them I'm sure died. Quest complete. We gave him the herbs. Ivan had a quest for me. He wanted me to pick up some missing supplies. Here you can craft tools and healing. We didn't have the resources yet though. And this little farm down here, you can actually pick up the cotton. So that's a good thing to know and to find. This shop guy, he sold some pretty good stuff. I like how there's a noise that you're dropping it on the counter, but in the screen there's no counter, so I don't know where we're dropping it. Maybe he has a little tiny table next to him that we're dropping the coins on. Either way, we didn't have enough to really pick up much, so we didn't Or maybe we did. We picked up a sword, I think. Let's see. Let's see what I do here. Pick one, damn it. Usually I would pick the sword, but blunt damage is also good. In real life, I'd probably choose blunt damage. That's just how I roll. Blunt damage. Looks like I went with a real life experience and I went with the mace. There's that coin drop again. Potion of invisibility was pretty expensive. We didn't pick up any of those. We also had the option to pick up some armor. Since we went with blunt, we went with blunt armor. Sold a few more items. Then we went ahead and exited. But first we took a look at the armor one more time. Each type of skill, you can get an armor that fits with that skill, whether it's ranged, blunt, slash, or unarmed. Went ahead and equipped our mace, ready for battle, and our armor. As you can see, we can pick up that cotton. That cotton can be used to make bandages. We also found a hatchet on the ground, so we did pick that up. But we had to re-equip the pickaxe so we could hack at this rock right here. But this was one of those rocks where it didn't let you hack at it unless you could get at it at a certain angle. So we moved on to the next rock. But 10 seconds is just too long in my opinion. Should be like 5 or 6 or 4. But who knows? Maybe this is perfect. Not for me though, it's too long. I'm too impatient for 10 seconds. Chop, chop, chop. Chop, 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 chop. Oh, 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 oh. So we went hacking away at these trees here, get that firewood for that worker down there, finish up that quest. We did kind of wonder how trees were growing underground without any sun, but this is a magical land, so anything's possible. Iselda was quite the lumberjack. Back in the day, she used to have to chop 10 quarts of wood just to warm the house at night. Her father would send her out in the blistering cold to go chop wood, so Iselda knew her way around the axe. One time while chopping wood outside, there was a wolf, and it wore clothing, and it said that if you let it inside the house, it'll grant you 3 wishes. She ran inside and told her parents, but their parents didn't believe her. And that was her talking wolf story. People still don't believe her to this day. I'm not sure I believe her myself. Too long, just 10 seconds. Make it 8, make it 7, less than 10. 10's too much. Interesting looking trees, like that one up north. Looks like it's twisting around like a snake. So wood is a great thing to gather because you can craft a lot of stuff with it. You're going to need a lot of wood, so If you get this game or try it out, remember to grab as much wood as you can. Heading through this hole up here, we found another location. Temple Cemetery. Not much of a cemetery because all the dead seem to be alive. Stephanie had a quest for me. She wanted some bone dust. Bone dust requires that you kill these skeletons, but they're kind of tough, so I suggest leveling up before you go all out on these skeletons. We ran away for a minute to gather our senses and equip our weapon. Running back, we tried to take on the skeleton. We were doing pretty good against the skeleton, but he was getting in some heavy damage. He had already done 50. I think he gets us below half health. So yeah, a little dicey here. Got a level up there. That's the level up noise. Pop. Got some bone dust. Over here, another crafting device. We couldn't craft either of these though, so we didn't have any orb of the monster slayer. Must be a quest. After this, we decided to check out the area a little bit. Checked out Stephanie one last time. Decided to do a sweep of the perimeter, see if there's any hidden passages or anything like that. Unfortunately, there was not. Just a big circle. Inside the graveyard, I do think there's a doorway there in that little house. Or mausoleum, is that what they call it? Crypt? One of those two in the back there. After this, we headed back to town. Got a little bit warmer when we ran in the house. Tried to heal up. At this point, we didn't know that we can craft bandages, or we were kind of just testing things out, seeing how these plants heal. They don't heal very well. Later in the game, we figure out that we can craft bandages and whatnot. Heading back down south. We put the axe back on, or no, we put the pickaxe back on and hack some rocks. Hacking them rocks, hacking them rocks, hacking them rocks all day. Another rock I don't think we could hack at. Seems to be if you can't access the left side, then you can't hack the rock. So that might be something for the creators to work on. Despite that little issue, I would definitely not say this is an unfinished game. It's very complete, and I wouldn't hesitate to buy this game because of that little issue. Definitely a game I enjoyed playing. picking up some more cotton. Then we went over to the crafting table, I believe. This guy got in my way, and I was like, hey, get out of my way. But he just wouldn't get out of my way. So we had to exit and then walk around him. Because I was getting annoyed with this walking sound as I'm trying to craft. Oh, I guess we went ahead and crafted. I thought we walked around him, but guess not. There, now we went around him. So to make a bandage, you need some cotton. So we crafted the max that we could. Crafting is a little weird, but you get the hang of it once you start doing it a bit. It's not very complex. Basically, you craft one thing, then you upgrade it to the next level, and that changes it to the new item. You don't just straight out craft the other items. You have to use an old item to craft the new item, usually. Rudolph had a quest for me, so I went ahead and accepted. Just did the good RPG thing to do and grab all the quests and not really read them. Hugo didn't have much to say, so we walked away. The leader, Merwena, was a little weird. She didn't even have a quest for me, so I was kind of disappointed with her leadership. We needed a key to get in there, so we weren't getting in there anytime soon. Down here there was a chest, and Cynthia had a quest for me. What was her quest? What did you want there? Oh, she wanted some wolf fangs, so we went ahead and accepted that as well. I couldn't open the chest with a witness around. So we tried to distract Cynthia, but she was not budging. She really liked her spot there. Though simplistic, the characters seem to fit well in the story. This guy over here was a skill trainer. We went ahead and trained some skills with our limited cash flow, because it wasn't very expensive. The more you buy, the more expensive it becomes. So the first one's kind of like a freebie. Then it went up to 66 gold. Then after that, it goes to like 112 or so on and so forth. 224 after that, and then double that. There's that coin drop. Wanted to see if we could get some more cash to buy some more skills. We sold that rusty axe, or rusty hatchet rather, but he kind of later regretted that. I think you probably want to keep that. Wasn't totally sure how the skills worked yet, so we just kind of grabbed one. He didn't really like that I pushed him around a bit. There's like a drop off here, and this weirdo, Marin, a monk named Marin, told me the elevator was out of order because of the demo. Demon? What demon? I asked, to which he replied, Demo, not demon. I think he was possessed. Because who hangs out next to a hole? Well, not a regular hole, but a drop-off like that. He was probably summoning something down there, waiting for it to come out of the depths. Didn't trust that guy. We went and tried out the bandages, and they healed me up pretty well. Better than the plants, anyway. I'm not sure if there's a rest system where you can go to sleep and wake up. Probably is, but I'm not sure if I found it. That rock, it wasn't letting me hack, but I didn't have my pickaxe on, so I went ahead and equipped that. Or no, we went and decided to battle the wolves. Giant wolf, 139 HP. Level question mark, strong against question mark. The wolves aren't too strong, but the difficulty with the wolves is that there's a lot of them. Not in this specific area, but the further you go, the more there are. Got our first wolf fang, so we were on our way to completing the quest. Got a block in there. At the bottom there, you could see that we were leveling up our blunt weapons and our accuracy. So that was all good. Did a little bandaging, then we went to battle some more wolves. This one had 165 HP. The game is reminiscent of older RPGs where you can kind of play it as you want. Just wander around and see what you find, which is what I like in a game where you can kind of play it however you want. You don't have to stick to a path and no real choice in the matter. There's enough predictable paths in life. We don't need any more predictable games that are all the same. Putting our pickaxe on, we tried to hack these rocks. Out of those rocks, we got iron nuggets. Some more iron nuggets. Though I don't know why it says 1 iron nuggets. If it's just one, it should be 1 iron nugget. Not a big deal, but just something I'm noticing. Iron seemed like an important thing to have, so we tried to get a bit of this iron nugget. kind of funny the way Zelda looks around, almost like the Doom guy when you're playing Doom. He's always looking around like he's nervous or agitated, one of the two. Some more iron nuggets. I think we got 9 total in the end. This has been the Chronicler, a charming little RPG that rewards exploration and limits handholding. Definitely check this game out via the link in the description. After that, we headed deeper into the cave. There is a path to the south. I believe it was a dead end, but we did find our supplies that we were looking for. Looks like the wolves got to them. Heading to the west. Picked up some more herbs. Quite a few trees in this area. But we also found a pack of wolves. Continuing to train our blunt weapons, we got another wolf down and grabbed another wolf fang. One-on-one, the wolves are not bad. If you get multiple, they become quite a bit harder. Pop. Yeah, if you're into this old school feel and exploration, leveling up, crafting, and Ultima or Tibia or kind of Diablo, but not really. Diablo is later. But that old school cartoony RPG style, this will be right up your alley. Some more wolf fangs and one-on-one with the last wolf. Got that one down. Then we tried to hack these rocks right here. But it said you need an iron pickaxe, which we didn't have yet, so we couldn't hack those rocks. Up north, there were more wolves, so we decided to check further in. Down here, we found a new enemy, which was bandits or assassins or something like that. Bandit. We weren't ready to fight them, so we decided to head out, turn in some of those quests. Looks like the wolves respawn pretty fast, which wasn't great for us because we didn't have unlimited healing. We had to heal up and get out. We tried out healing on the fly while fighting. Worked alright. Didn't die. Apparently we forgot to put our weapon on though, so this one took a little longer. Come on, Iselda, punch his lights out. Bash him up. One more, Iselda. Jeez, we almost died here. Pop. Alright, at this point we decided to heal up. Not sure if we ever realized that we didn't have our weapon on. Picking up some more herbs. Decided to head back to town. Thanks for watching the video. If you'd like to check out more games, subscribe and check back, as I play RPGs, indie games, and oddball games. Up north, we were getting closer to town. Getting pretty low on HP, so we thought it good to head back. Don't try and box a wolf, because you'll be bloody. Unless you're a bare knuckle boxer, then you can probably box a wolf. Or if you got like a really good karate chop, and then you can chop them in the neck, probably take them out that way. But for most, probably not best to do hand-to-hand combat unarmed with a wolf. We turned in this quest. Berta gave us some reward, a bucket of cold water. Turned in that quest, got 65 silver coins. We didn't have what Rudolph wanted yet. Down here was another cave. We had these rocks that we couldn't hack. We put the pickaxe on, which we already had, and it didn't work. So it was at this point I was a little troubled as to why our pickaxe couldn't hack that rock. Couldn't figure it out. You need a rusty pickaxe or better to mine this rock. But we had a pickaxe on, so I'm not sure. Fought these rats or whatever they are down here. Or did we? Looks like we headed out. Picked up some more cotton. What you could do is head in and out of that cave and kind of mass gather that cotton to help build bandages. Crafted the max again. Then we used our herbs to craft some herbal infusions. The herbal infusions aren't as good as the bandages, but they're better than nothing. Our crafting went up when we did that. Ivan didn't have much to say. Heading back into the temple. Talked to Hugo again, but he didn't have much to say as usual. Cynthia was still standing next to her box, but I turned the quest in and she gave me 65 silver coins. Heading back out, we wanted to figure out what was going on with those rocks, so we crafted I want to say another pickaxe to see if it would work. Iron pickaxe. You need a copper pickaxe. Stone pickaxe we were able to craft, but we already had one, so we didn't see the point. Scrolling down a little further, we found the copper pickaxe. And we needed some copper. Healing up real quick. Use the rest of our herbs. Then we decided to triple check, see what was going on with that rock, see if we could hack them up. Or no, we decided to battle the rats first. Giant rat. Doesn't look quite... Oh, now I see it. Thought the tail was the face, but the face is at the other end. Not the best looking rat I've ever seen, but it'll do. It's just a rat. Doesn't need to be fancy if it's just a rat. Again, with this rock, it said we need something better than a rusty pickaxe. I'm not sure what was wrong with the stone pickaxe. Guess it was just too weak. We really needed some copper ore to make the copper pickaxe, but we just didn't have it. So that was pretty much the end of our short playthrough. Thanks for watching. We hope to play this one again some more. I enjoyed this game, and I think you will too if you pick it up. Zelda was done for the day, and she said I will hack some more wood tomorrow. Saying hasta la vista from GlakoBlako.